44 BC on the feast of Lupercal, in the honor of the god Pan. Caesar has become the most powerful man in the Roman Republic and is eager to become king. Caesar, however, has many enemies who are planning his assassination. When Caesar and his entourage appear, a soothsayer warns him to beware the Ides of March, but Caesar is unconcerned.
Getting off the streets, this is a day in honor of Caesar. Clear the streets for Caesar comes soon.
Beware the Ides of March.
What man is
A
that?
soothsayer bids you beware the Ides of March.
Stand before me, let me see his face.
You there, come from the throng, look upon Caesar.
What sayest thou to me now? Speak once again.
Beware the Ides of March.
He's a dreamer, let us leave him.
Brutus, a word with you. Brutus, I've been watching you lately, and I have not the friendliness that I would like to have.
Cassius, be not fooled. I have had many problems, therefore I have neglected my friends.
But tell me, good Brutus, can you see your face?
No, Cassius, for the eye sees not itself.
Many of the best men in Rome have wished that Brutus would use his eyes.
Into what dangers are you trying to lead me, Cassius?
Good Brutus, be prepared to hear, since you do not use your eyes to see. Listen to what I have to say.
What means this shouting? I do fear the people choose Caesar for their king.
You fear it? Then I believe that you would not have it so.
I do not like the idea of Caesar being king yet. I do love Caesar well. But Cassius, why do you hold me here so long? What is it you wish to tell me?
I was born free as Caesar, and so are you. We both have fed well, and we both can endure the winter's cold as well as he. For once upon a raw and windy day, standing near the Tiber, Caesar said to me, "Dare you, Cassius? Now leap with me into this angry flood and swim across to the other side." Upon this word I plunged in and told him to follow. So he did. But before we could get to the other side, Caesar cried, "Help me, Cassius, or I sink." I then rescued the great, mighty Caesar to the shore. This man has now become a god, and Cassius is a wretched creature, and must bend his body to Caesar.
Another general shout. I do believe that these applauses are for some new honors that are heaped on Caesar.
He stands above the narrow world like a colossus, and we petty men walk around his huge legs and peep about. Brutus and Caesar, why should his name be sounded more than yours? Write them together and they are good name. Weigh them and they are as heavy. Upon what meat does this our Caesar feed that he has grown so great? I have once heard our fathers say that there was a Brutus who would have attacked the devil himself to save Rome from ruin.
What you have said, I will think about. What you have to say, I will with patience find you the time to give you an answer. Till then, my noble friend, chew upon this. Brutus would rather be a villager than say we're not a true son of Rome.
I'm glad my weak words have struck a show of fire from Brutus.
Caesar's returning.
As they pass us, pluck Casca by the sleeve. He will tell us what the shouting was about.
Antony,
Yes, Caesar.
let me have men upon me that are fat and men that sleep at night. Young Cassius has to lead a hungry life. Think much, such men are dangerous.
Fear him not, Caesar. He is not dangerous. He is a noble Roman, and well spoken of.
I wish that he were fatter, but I fear him not. Yet the man I most would avoid would be Cassius. He reads much, he loves not plays, hears not music, and seldom he smiles. Such men as he is never contented, they are dangerous. I rather tell thee what is to be feared than what I do fear. For always I, Caesar.
You pulled me by the cloak. What would you speak with me?
Tell us what the shouting was about.
Why, you were with Caesar, were you not?
If I had been with him, I would not have asked you this question.
Why, there was a crown offered to him, and he pushed it away with the back of his hand, thus. 3 times he was offered the crown, and 3 times he pushed it away. Each time he refused the crown. The people shouted, begging him to take the crown.
Who offered him the crown?
Why, Antony did.
Meet me tonight and we will sup together. Farewell.
At this time, I will leave you. If you wish to speak to me further, come to my home.
I will do so. Till then, think on Rome. Well, Brutus, you are very noble. Yet even you do the influence to change your mind. Let Caesar seat himself surely. For surely, we will shake him.
It is Caesar that you mean to kill. Is not true, Cassius?
Let it be who it is.
They say the senators tomorrow mean to establish Caesar as a king. He shall wear his crown by sea and land.
I know where I will wear the stagger then. Cassius from slavery will deliver Cassius.
So will I deliver Casca?
I have already convinced some of the noblest Romans to join me in my plan. Stand close a while, for here comes someone in haste.
Oh, Cassius, if If only you could win the noble Brutus to our side.
Do not upset yourself, dear Casca. Take this letter and throw it to Brutus's window. Then, meet me at his home.
Brutus, you are asleep. Awake and see yourself. Shall Rome be under one man's rule? Since Cassius did speak to me about Caesar, I've not been able to sleep. It's been like a horrible dream making up my mind. Enter!
Did we kill you, Brutus?
No, I was awake.
Every nobleman in Rome went to your decision.
Give me your hands. I am with you.
But let us write a resolution.
No, not an oath, but only to be sure that in our hearts we are doing the right thing.
Is anyone else to be touched but Caesar?
I do not think that Mark Antony will outlive Caesar. Let Antony and Caesar fall together.
Let us be sacrificers and not butchers. Let us kill Caesar boldly and not wrathfully. Let us do all this so that in our hearts we are perjurers and not murderers. And as for Mark Antony, think not on him, for he can do no more when Caesar is gone.
Yet, I fear him.
Alas, good Cassius, if Mark Antony truly loves Caesar, all he can do is die for Caesar.
'Tis late. 'Tis time to part.
But will Caesar come forth today? He is superstitious grown of late. And maybe the terror of this night and the persuasion of his priest that may hold him back from the capital today.
Never fear. I can oversway him. Let me flatter him. I will bring him to the capital.
The morning comes upon us. We will leave you, Brutus. But remember what you have said and show ourselves true Romans.
Brutus, my lord.
Portia, my wife, why do you rise so early? It is not good for you.
Not for you either. You stole from your bed this evening, and last night at supper you suddenly rose and walked about thinking and sighing. This thing that bothers you now let you eat or drink. Brutus, my lord, tell me what is causing you such grief.
I am not well in health, and that is all.
Brutus is wise, and if you're sick, he would do something about it.
That is what I plan to do. Now go to bed, Portia.
No, Brutus. You are not physically sick, but you are sick in your mind. Some men came to visit you with their faces hidden. Who were they?
Kneel not, gentle Portia.
I should not have to know if you were gentle, Brutus. As your wife, I should know your secret. I am trustworthy, dear Brutus.
O ye gods, make me worthy of noble Portia.
Heaven and earth have been at peace tonight. 3 times hath Calpurnius cried out, Ho, ho, they murder Caesar. Who goes there?
Quickly, Caesar shall master of the task today.
Caesar shall go forth.
Caesar, I am frightened. A lioness hath walked the streets. Graves have yawned and yielded upon their dead. Fierce, aspiring warriors fought upon the clouds. The noise of the battle hurtled in the air. Horses did neigh, dying men to groan, and spirits to shriek and squeal about the streets. But Caesar, these things are heavy on all of us, and do fear them.
The Caesar shall go forth. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste but once.
Alas, my lord, you are very wise, but do not go out today. Call it my good and keep you in the house and not your own. You will send Mark Antony to the Senate house, and he shall say, not feeling well today. Upon my knee, I beg you.
Very well. Mark Antony shall say, I will not go today. And for you, I will stay at home.
Almighty Caesar, I come to take you to the Senate house.
And you come at a very good time to deliver a message to the Senate saying that I will not go.
Say he is sick.
Shall Caesar send a lie? No, say that I will not go.
Most mighty Caesar, let me know some cause, lest they laugh at me when I tell them.
I will not go. That is enough to satisfy the Senate. But for your private satisfaction, because you're my friend, I will tell you. Calpurnia here, my wife, keeps me at home because she dreamt that she saw my statue surrounded by danger and doom. And after this, she faced that same.
This dream is all misinterpreted. It was a vision fair and fortunate. Your statue signifies that from you great Rome should be revived. This is what Calpurnia's dream signifies.
And this way have you well explained it.
And know it now. The Senate has concluded to give this day a crown to mighty Caesar. If you send them word, you shall not come, and their minds may change. You are apt to be mocked when they say, break up the Senate till another day when Caesar's wife comes with better dreams. If Caesar shall hide himself, shall they not whisper, lo, Caesar is afraid? Pardon me, Caesar, but my dear, dear love bids me tell you this.
How foolish your fear seem now, Calpurnia. Forgive my robe, for I shall go. You there, the acting marcher, come.
Aye, Caesar but not gone.
I kiss thy hand.
I kneel before the almighty Caesar.
Speak hands for me.
Et tu brute, and false Caesar.
People, be not afraid. Ambition says paid. Liberty, freedom, tyranny are dead. Yell about the streets.
Where is Mark Antony?
He has fled to his house amazed. Who comes here?
My master, Mark Antony, bid me come and say that Brutus is noble, wise, brave, and honest. Mark Antony asked if he might visit Caesar's body without any harm coming to him.
Your master Mark Antony is a wise and valiant Roman. Tell him he shall be satisfied By my honor, depart untouched. I know we shall have Mark Antony as a friend.
I wish we may, but yet I have misgivings. I fear him much.
But here comes Antony. Welcome, Mark Antony.
O Caesar, do I so well, all conquests and glories have fallen to this. Fare thee well. If I live 1,000 years, I shall find no better place than to die here, right next to Caesar.
O Antony, beg not your death from us. You see but our hands this work they have done. You do not see our hearts.
Your voice shall be as strong as any man's in the new government.
Only be patient to appease the multitude. Then I will tell you why I, that did love Caesar, did strike him.
I doubt not your wisdom. Let each man give me his hand. All I ask is that I may take his body to the marketplace and speak public at his funeral.
You shall, Mark Antony.
Brutus, a word with you. You know not what you do. Do not consent that Antony speaks at Caesar's funeral. Know you not how much people will be moved by what you will utter.
By your pardon, I myself into the pulpit first, and speak our reason over Caesar's dying. Where Antony shall say, I shall say he speaks by our leave and our commission.
I know not what may fall. I like it not.
Mark Antony, in your funeral speech, you may not blame us, but speak all good you can devise of Caesar. Say you do it by our commission, or else you shall have no hand in his funeral at all. You should do it in the same pulpit word to I am, once my speech is ended.
I do desire no more.
You prepare the body and follow us.
Oh, pardon me, that I am meek and gentle with these cruel men. Thou art the ruins of the noblest men in the hardest times. Woe to the hands that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds, now I do prophecy. A curse shall fall on those that have done this deed.
We will be satisfied. Let us be satisfied.
Follow me and give me audience, friends.
I will hear Brutus speak.
And die.
The noble Brutus has ascended. Silence.
Romans, countrymen, and friends, hear me for my cause, and be silent, for you may hear. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar, to him I say that my love for Caesar is no less than his. If then that friend asks why Brutus rose against Caesar, here is my answer. Not that I love Caesar less, but that I love Rome more. And, as Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was valiant, I honor him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. There were tears for his love, honor for his valor, and death for his ambition. Had he rather Caesar were living and die all slaves, than Caesar dead and live all free men? Who is here so vile that would be a slave? If any speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so rude that would not be a Roman? If any speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so base that would not love his country? If any speak, for him have I offended.
None, Brutus, none.
Then none have I offended. Here comes the body, mourned by Mark Antony, who though had no hand in Caesar's death, shall receive the benefit of Caesar's dying, as which of you shall not? But this in a part that as I slew my best friend for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger here, and shall please my country to need my